All right, welcome to Facebook Live here on Chris 6. We're just going to give you a little bit more of an in-depth look at what's going on with our severe weather potential tonight. Not all areas, obviously, of the coastal bend and the Chris 6 viewing area are going to get severe weather, but some of us certainly are, and this is the second time in less than a week that this happened, going back to Friday night when, as expected, everything that came in weakened. Tonight, what comes in is going to be stronger initially, so it'll weaken as well, but we're going to see more in the city than we did before. Let's start out with 70 on the low and 88 on the high today, way above normal, so there's plenty of heat in the atmosphere to generate severe weather tonight, along with moisture. No rainfall today, and we're 3.7 inches below normal, almost 4 inches for the year. So that is what we're looking at initially on our weather almanac for today. So I'm going to step out of the picture here for a second, and there we go. Let's show you what's going on. There's a severe thunderstorm warning out here for the Cotulla area and near Laredo for some storms there. This is just outside of our viewing area, but these storms are moving in our direction. Severe thunderstorm watch till 10 o'clock tonight for Bee, Live Oak, Jim Wells, and Duval County. This is until 10 o'clock tonight. That watch may be extended into Corpus Christi later tonight, but just like last Friday, Corpus Christi is not included in the watch area for now. All right, so here are the storms that are developing out to the west. And again, some of these, this is what we call a bow echo right there. There's a lot of wind in that. And these storms have split apart from right here, split apart, and the weaker part is moving northeast towards Corpus Christi. Then we have on the north end of this a very strong cell that's headed up towards Ensenal, and another one down near Zapata. Also some severe weather has hit around Pleasanton tonight, just north of the viewing area, and up towards San Antonio. That's ahead of a cold front arriving. Here's a closer look at the stuff down to the south of us, and again, these are just strong storms right here. Activity more in red and purple. Still back down near the lower western valley and up near Ensenal. We've got nothing here in the coastal bend right now. All right, here's a look at the hail signatures, and you can see how these storms are moving to the southeast. Hail is indicative of severe weather. So again, remember how I mentioned how the storms have split? You can see these storms are moving northeast, these are moving southeast, and the storms that are actually in here don't have any hail in them. So that's good news. That's just rain. Now, the tops of these storms are very high, 58,000 feet, 60,000 feet. The higher the storm, the more likely there is to be severe weather, and we didn't see anything close to these numbers last Friday. So, again, we're keeping an eye on this. Here's a 3D look at it, and you can see the storms. They were all in here just a little while ago, and now they have split. These storms are going towards Ensenal. These are going towards the lower valley. Here we are. This is Corpus Christi Bay right here. Here's the city right over here. So watch as I put this into motion, and you'll be able to see how the storm split. See that? That's amazing. And a new activity is going to try to develop in this area and move northeast in our direction later tonight. Temperatures, well, they're warm across the region. Our front has not made it in. It's still 93 degrees in George West, while it's 81 here in Corpus Christi. The dew point temperatures are in the 70s, so lots of low-level moisture to feed these storms. The Storm Prediction Center has put Corpus Christi in a slight risk of weather, and the area out to the west of us is in an enhanced risk of severe weather. So that's what we're looking for. And as we pull out here a little bit wider, this enhanced area goes all the way from the Western Valley all the way northeast through San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and up towards College Station. So what are we looking at? As far as flooding, there's a low risk of flooding tonight in the coastal bend. There is a medium risk of strong winds, a high risk of hail, a high risk of lightning, and a moderate risk of some weak tornadoes. So that's the kind of the scenario right now as far as a severe outlook. Here is the overnight forecast. Again, it's 81 right now. We're going to see some thunder showers and storms developing by tonight, and then we'll see them end around 6 a.m. and through 7 and 8 a.m. We'll have a rain cool in the mid-60s with this. I know it said 50s earlier on there, but that was just a glitch in the computer. All right, so beyond that, let's take a look at the future clouds and rain. Here's the high-res version of this, and it shows these storms approaching at 9 o'clock tonight, again, heavier north and south, and then coming through the coastal bend around 11 o'clock tonight and the city, and clearing the coast by shortly after midnight to around 1 a.m. We're left with clouds overnight, then late and in the morning, lots of clouds. And again, that's the high-res model. This is a medium-res model, And what it shows is that during the day tomorrow, we'll pick up just an isolated shower or two. Tomorrow basically is going to be a dry day just like today was. There's really not going to be much in the way of rainfall around. We'll pick up a few showers tomorrow night and into Saturday morning, and then light showers during the day till about 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, and then it'll clear out Saturday evening, and that'll be it. The lion's share of the rain is going to occur tonight, and what it's showing is that where these storms occur, there's going to be 1, 2, maybe even more inches of rain, while where the storms weaken, we're just going to get a few hundredths of an inch to maybe 2/10. So again, here in Corpus Christi, don't expect a lot unless these storms hold together coming through. I think they will, and as I said last Friday night when this was showing 22 hundredths of an inch, that we would get more. We got up about 3/4. I think tonight will be the same case. I think that number will be a lot higher, but this is just a computer generated model, and what this indicates is that, again, there's going to be a wide variance depending on exactly where these individual storms go as far as the amounts of rain. So right now, it's 73 in San Antonio, it's 81 here. There's your front. It's 69 in Waco. So this front does not have near the punch that the one did last Friday night that sent us down into the 50s. So that front is going to stall to the south and wait for another front to come in after this low kicks out to the north and east. But here's why we're getting storms tonight. The jet stream is right over us. This causes lift and instability in the atmosphere, so it's more positioned over south and south central Texas instead of central and north central Texas because of this upper level low. That's also associated with a cold front. So this is the front that moves through tonight. This is the one that moves through tomorrow night and into Sunday morning. Check that, Sunday morning, not tomorrow night, but Sunday night. And then we're going to see another front come in on Monday morning that's really going to cool us down. And here's why. This low out to the west moves northeast and weakens. This new low drops in out of Canada, and we get this dry northerly flow. And this is a monster change in the jet stream with a ridge out to the west. No low pressure out here anymore. So we'll see a lot of sunshine here next week starting out, but much, much cooler temperatures, way below normal for this time of the year. So all these frontal systems reflected in the winds. They lay ahead of the front. Here it is entering the northern coastal bend at 9 o'clock tonight. And then there's not much to it through 7 in the morning. We'll see northerly winds, but they'll be light. Tomorrow afternoon, they pick up again out of the east, so we're going to cloud up. Tomorrow's going to be spent mostly on the cloudy side and much cooler in the 70s. And then a southeasterly wind will generate a few showers here on Saturday, but not a lot. All that rain will be light all the way through 5 p.m. on Saturday. But as we move into Sunday morning, here's a front coming in from the west, and that's actually that's the front that's out to the west in Arizona right now. That'll be moving through. So Sunday's going to be nice but windy and dry, and then a bigger front will be arriving here Sunday night and early Monday. So 3 fronts in the 7-day forecast. That happens once in a blue moon in South Texas in April. 71 in the morning, damp and cooler. 74, breezy and cooler at noon, and breezy and cool in 73 at 5 p.m. Cool compared to what it was like the last couple of days. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, 66 rain cool degrees tonight, 77 for the high tomorrow. Some light rain on Saturday. We're talking about a few hundredths of an inch, 68 and 81. Sunday, the good news is the sun will be out from around 9 or 10 in the morning on. It'll be warm and 87 degrees. Then that last front comes in early Monday morning, 57 and 74. And by the time we get to Monday night and Tuesday morning, 52 degrees. Highs only in the 70s, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. So 1, 2, 3 cold fronts and unusual weather, including some potential for severe weather in the area later tonight. The severe thunderstorm watch is out to the west, and what we saw on the Storm Prediction Center model was that the bigger storms, the stronger storms, are going to be west of Corpus Christi and not in Corpus Christi, and that tends to lead to the fact that Corpus Christi will also get less rain. That seems to be the way things have been going all year, less rain than western and northern areas of the coastal bend. So I want to thank you for watching Facebook Live right here on Chris 6, and we'll have updates throughout the evening if necessary, and of course on our 9 o'clock show on our sister station KDF and the CW, and at Chris 6 News at 10. We'll hope to see you then. If you have more questions, we'll have more answers for you about our rapidly changing weather overnight and over the next 7 days. Thanks for watching.